This is the Team Clearcoat podcast. We're two friends finally doing something about our obsession with cars.
We're probably not doing it well, but it should be fun, and we might actually learn something along the way. I'm Ian.
And I'm Dave, and this is our show. You're loud.
You're loud.
You're loud.
The thing was loud.
I'm Dave.
I'm Ian.
Team Clearcoat.
Yeah, we did the thing already.
Automotive podcast.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello.
Ian.
Hello.
How are you?
I am very good.
Really?
I am very good. Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know why?
Why?
Because I'm back.
I was going to do an Ian ambulatory update because I saw you walking today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing better with that, too, I suppose.
Oh, okay. Well, what did you mean by back?
I am not losing to you in Fantasy GP.
You mean some order has been restored into the universe?
Just a little.
Oh, you.
Just a
oh,
little.
wait. No. I know this. You mean that the team of drivers that you've assembled that said shitty things about grid girls getting taken away is doing better at racing than the team of people that I picked that said nothing or didn't say anything bad about grid girls going away?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, if Hitler was really good at pole vaulting,
Oh, my
you'd
God.
you'd be like, great, let's root for Hitler.
Maybe I would be.
Really, you're like, I see you on the slippery slope, and I'll meet you at the bottom.
Yeah. I'm just gonna vault my way right down to the bottom.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
Okay. All right.
But yeah. So the Spanish Grand Prix was today.
Okay.
We all watched and we all know.
No.
But the first exciting thing is that yes, once again I did beat you. I didn't do fantastically though.
How many points did you get?
I got 116.
I got 54
How is that even possible?
by getting 54 points.
That's not a lot. So I have Lewis. I say Lewis
the Hamilton.
because that's what Nico calls him.
Yeah.
I have Lewis the Hamilton on my team.
Right. He said shitty things about grid girls going away.
By himself, 40 points.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
How did you do overall in our league?
In our league, I lost a spot to Adam, who also doesn't watch Formula One.
Okay.
But he's in second place right now.
Okay.
His
All right.
team name is more like Formula One,
Yeah.
which is pretty good,
And
I have to admit.
I heard that this race was very boring.
It was pretty boring.
Okay.
It was a pretty boring race. It was a very boring race. The like top 7 or 8 cars each had like double-digit seconds between them.
Okay.
Like I think maybe the top 10 finishers all were like that.
Okay.
The exciting thing that happened was that Roman Grosjean just completely dropped it in the middle of the first lap and spun his car and decided he was going to try to get it back by planting the throttle and spinning it around.
Okay.
On the first lap. So he's just surrounded by cars, and he took 2 other cars out with him.
Oh, okay.
Including like Nico Hulkenberg, who must be like the most unlucky person on the face of the planet.
Sure.
Like I'm assuming he's just dodging pianos every time he walks down the street, just that are falling all around him.
Okay.
He's
Pianos and anvils.
He's so unlucky. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Life really dealt him a bum hand. Multi-millionaire F1 driver. So unlucky.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Dave is a blast at parties, everyone.
Hey, you have room to talk, Mr. Positivity.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, so I slipped to 3rd place overall, but the important thing is that I didn't lose to you. And someone else in this area got a second chance with this. Max Verstappen kind of redeemed himself. He got on the podium this time.
Wait, he's the
young kid,
right,
who's on Red Bull.
Has also said shitty things about grid girls going away.
Yeah, no, he's an idiot.
Right.
But he's 20.
So he redeemed himself with nothing to do with like actually like being a good person, just racing.
No. Just racing.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have my
racing.
My ducks in a row, my dicks in a row, if you will.
Yeah, just racing.
Okay.
Just racing. But, you know, he, like I, am back on top and the things that don't matter.
Okay. All
We're
right.
very similar in that respect.
Okay. All right.
But that brings me to my first FMK cars.
Okay. Real quick, I want to ask you some questions
Okay.
about F1. Okay.
I have a feeling this is me getting scolded
No.
for.
I think if I wanted to scold you, I'd just say, Ian, I'm going to scold you for a while about F1. And then you just gird your loins
I'm
and
just gonna scold you for a while.
yeah. Uh-huh.
That's a great way to start any conversation. Hey, I know you're busy. Let me take a few minutes of your time. I need to scold you for a while.
I need to scold you for a while.
Yeah, you should try that at work, everyone. That
Yeah,
works
yeah.
as well.
Right? Okay, so you watched this coverage.
I did.
You did watch it?
Yes, I had a baby sleeping on my lap and a nearly 4-year-old running all around me.
Okay.
while I was doing
orbiting you. Okay.
Yeah.
Maniacally orbiting you.
that. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Going. Is Lewis the Hamilton winning? Is Lewis the Hamilton winning? Is Lewis the Hamilton winning?
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I mean, sometimes you get to tell him yes.
Yeah, today I did. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Huh. All right. I had more, but I lost it.
This is going well.
It is. It is.
Dead
Yeah.
air is good too, right? That's what we want. That's what we want.
Ian, here's the thing I want to say.
Okay.
FMK Cars is a game that you and I play on the show. It's that classic game, fuck, marry, kill. But instead of playing it with people, we play it with cars because we're nice and we're not bad people who are bad that are bad people.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, F means you drive it for a day. You hit it and quit it.
Correct.
M means you marry it. It is your daily driver.
Put a ring on it.
K means you kill it. You send it to the crusher. Die.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
What do you got for me, Captain?
All right. So because Verstappen kind of redeemed himself and I redeemed myself, both again in things that really don't matter.
Right.
This one is called There are no second acts in American life, except for when there are. You know what? Just never mind what I said there. Can I have another try at this title?
Okay. All right.
Car nameplates that came back from the dead.
Oh, okay. I like this. Yeah, when they resurrect something and make it not horrible.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it goes very wrong.
Sometimes it goes the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this, you will get the last iteration of the original car,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
as well as the first iteration of the modern equivalent.
Okay. Okay.
You arrive everywhere in the old car and drive home in the modern one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
every two-way journey, you split between these
Yep.
cars.
I've given you one similar. Remember,
You
we
have.
had the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
All right?
All right.
So the first one is a 1981 Dodge Power Wagon.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, those are great.
Unfortunately, you also get the 2005 Dodge Ram Power Wagon. This was,
Okay.
not
Not-
the golden age of Chrysler products.
Right. Right. 2005 Power Wagon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that the first Google of it yielded the results. Dodge Power Wagon 2005 power steering pump.
Awesome.
I like it when the diagnoses show right up in
Yeah.
in the Google searches.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
There you go.
Yep. All right. Okay. Dodge. All right. Dodge Ram Power Wagon. All right. Thank you, netcarshow.com. All right.
There
Okay.
you go. There you
All
go.
right.
All right. So the next one, 1989 BMW 635 CSI.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. Oh, God. I'm having problems using a computer. 1989.
Yep.
BMW 635 CSI.
Correct.
Okay. 635.
CSI.
CSI.
There you are.
All right. Is Ice-T from CSI in the passenger seat next to me? Or is he SVU? Oh, God.
not
It's
sure.
a YouTube video.
I'm here
Make
to
it
prove the-
stop.
Don't do it. You go to that one right there.
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's pretty too.
Yeah, look at that.
Ooh.
Okay, visit. All right, let's look at you, Auto Trader. All right. I have an Auto Trader alert set up for something.
Uh-huh.
Set up for in a moment of weakness, I set a save search on Trader
Uh-huh.
on Auto Trader
Uh-huh.
on Auto Trader for Range Rover Classics
Oh, really?
with a trailer hitch.
Oh, my God.
And the save search is titled "Really, Really, Really Bad Life Decisions with a Trailer Hitch."
Do you get a lot of updates on that?
About 2 a day.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, 1 to 2 a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like that's like a backstop for your when you start feeling like you're not doing like financial decisions well, or
Yeah.
you're just not doing like adult well?
Yeah.
That's a backstop for you. Like, I haven't gone that.
Right. Yeah.
Far.
At least I'm not like shooting heroin into my eyeballs.
Am I at rock bottom?
Right.
No, I
exactly.
haven't bought any of these.
Right. Yes,
Yeah.
you're exactly right. Yeah.
Smart.
Thank you.
Everyone should have one of those.
Yes.
All right. So then the other one you're going to get is the 2003 BMW 645,
Okay.
which is
Not
a good looking car.
No, it is ugly.
I agree.
Yeah.
I know that there are people who love these things.
Yeah.
I am not one of them.
No, me neither.
It is horrendous. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Let me get back to the safe search. Yeah. Okay. BMW 645. Okay.
Yep.
645. Okay.
Because I don't think we got the 630 here.
No, we didn't. But we did get this monstrosity of 645.
Oh, that's even a convertible.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Here's a hard top.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if you kind of described it on paper, you'd think it would work, but then you see it in the flesh, and it does not.
So bad.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one, 1971
Okay.
Chrysler 300,
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
and then you're gonna get. We're not gonna do the 300C.
Okay.
You're gonna get the 1999 Chrysler 300M.
Oh, no. I knew a guy that had one of those. Those are such junk.
I've driven one.
Yeah.
It's not good. I drove one when it was brand new,
Okay.
and I was like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is a terrible car."
Yeah, those are bad. Yeah, those are really bad.
As a 17-year-old, I was like, "This
Oh.
is terrible."
I like that. It's like that Patton Oswalt bit where he talks about, like, the first time as a child you hear an adult say something and you're like, no, that's kind of bullshit, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, wait, maybe people older than me don't have everything figured out.
Yeah.
The Chrysler 300M.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I have to kill the Chryslers, even though
Okay.
I really do like the classic 300.
Yeah, it's a cool car.
It's a super beautiful car. And my dad was a Mopar guy, so
Mhm.
yeah.
But you're still killing it.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I think for a day I'm gonna power wagon it up.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna haul all the things,
Okay.
right? Until the power steering pump fails on the ride home in the new one,
Yeah.
right?
That would suck too.
Yeah. And then honestly, I think I will marry the BMWs, which is not what you would call a classic Dave move. And actually this
I don't
weekend
know, a big coupe. You like a big
I
coupe?
do like a big coupe, but my girlfriend and I were walking around today, and I was actually talking about how I occasionally pine for a pickup truck again.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You know? Right. I mean, not as a daily driver by any means,
Right.
but just having one.
I still think a little a K pickup is
Well,
what you need.
If I had a pickup truck, it would be for towing, like a track car or something like that. You know, I think the only thing you can tow with a K car is either
Another
go-kart
K
or
car.
another K car. Yeah. Yeah. So I do think I would marry the BMWs. I really do like the 635 a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just classic every time. Remember, we were at Cars and Coffee out at Vehicle Vault, and there were two, like, right next to each other, and one of them was just in, like, one of them was in great condition. The other one was in insanely stellar condition.
Yeah.
Like, all of the rubber molding was perfect. The
Mhm.
window tint from the factory was perfect. Like, all
Yeah.
of that
That was
stuff.
the European model too, right? That
Yeah.
was the Euro model.
Yeah, seeing something that, like, from that era, that well preserved in
Yeah.
Colorado, that dries the shit out of everything.
Yep.
And it had been in Colorado like its whole life too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just that it's that sill line that
Yeah.
gets me.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just so pretty.
It is. Oh God, I broke that out into its own tab. Let's kill that. Yeah.
And that I love that color too.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
color is perfect.
It is. It
Mm.
is.
The wheels are great.
Yeah.
Everything's great on that car.
Yeah. What would you do?
I would do
think
the
you'd
same thing.
Yeah.
I
What
would
do
do
you
the
think
same
you'd do with if you had a truck for a day? What do you think you would do?
That's a good question.
But-
Probably help some, just like return. I feel like I probably have a lot of karma points to get back into the world from, like, I've never had a big car.
Okay. So you just return favors all day?
Return favors all day.
Okay.
You're like, I think I borrowed your truck once.
Okay.
Or I just borrowed trucks, especially when I was in the military and we were moving all the time and stuff.
Sure. Sure.
I need to, like, lend my truck out to
Okay.
people, so I would just help people move.
So you would F it, and then you wouldn't even have it in your possession for the entire day.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'd go with the people. I'd help move.
okay.
I'll
Okay.
help move stuff
Okay.
with my bum ankle.
Oh, right.
I'd supervise. I'd get some iced tea and sit in the bed. I wouldn't actually move anything in the truck or with my stuff. I would just judge other people. As they
Sure.
moved. Yeah.
Sure. I also do miss like, you know, when I go mountain biking, or like if I go to a bike ride where I drive somewhere first and ride from there, I do miss sitting in the back of something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and like changing clothes there, you know, putting
Mhm.
shoes on there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sitting in the trunk of my old man sedan doesn't quite do it. You know.
Yeah. You need to modify your trunk opening so that way, like the bumper comes up with the lid too, and
Yeah.
you get like a flat load floor.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can sit on it.
Yeah. You know, this makes me think about something that we didn't talk about before the show, but I think we should talk about today. Over the last week, Rolls-Royce unveiled their sport utility vehicle. What's it called?
CH Cullinan, yeah.
Cullinan. The Rolls-Royce Culligan man.
Cullinan.
Yeah.
They're not going to get any labels for
Yeah.
these images yet. It's too new.
It is too new.
It is
I believe the technical term is hot garbage.
oh my god, it's ugly.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, my girlfriend sent me a
Aspen will be crawling with them.
message about it, and
Mhm.
you know, saying like, I'm not impressed, and I was like, you are spot on, because yeah, and this is why I thought of it, because it has this optional rear
I
seat
didn't see
thing
that. That's kind of
for
cool.
hunting or like sporting or something.
Or just like observing the pores.
As you're driving away from them, and they're running after your car to maybe
Right.
perhaps catch a a
Right.
penny that falls out of the
Mhm.
exhaust or something.
Taunting your enemies in the coming class wars.
Yes, you know,
is what that's for.
you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a good looking car.
It is not.
Yeah, it looks better.
It looks way better
in the prototype camouflage.
It looks so much better though.
Yeah.
It kind of hides the horrendous proportions in the front.
Yeah, and see, so I mean, like I was looking again at pictures of Rolls-Royce Phantoms, as I often do,
Mm-hmm.
and the Phantom just nails all of its proportions. It's so, if you see one in person, it's a little bit more narrow than you would think it is.
But it's also taller.
It is, and yeah, it's taller, but it's so imposing.
Yeah.
This car is not imposing.
No, it's goofy looking.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is you don't need an SUV, a luxury SUV, when you already have the Phantom.
Right, exactly.
Because the Phantom is enormous.
Yeah,
It's huge.
I have no idea what you would need this for.
I
Yeah.
mean, nobody needs a Rolls Royce. Anyway, you don't buy a Rolls Royce because you need one.
Right, true.
But you really don't need
Right.
a Rolls Royce SUV. It's just ridiculous.
Right. The twin turbo V12. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
it's so
And it's going to have suicide doors like the rest of them.
it's so ugly though.
Yeah, it is. It is really ugly. Yeah. I mean, what else can we say besides it's an ugly car? But they unveiled it, and it just misses. I feel like after the Phantom, things have really fallen off. You know,
Well, I don't know. I think the Wraith is really pretty.
it's more elegant, but I don't know. I like something like the Phantom that is just imposing. Like it's a right mix of dignified and imposing. And I think the Wraith falls a little short of that mark. Yeah.
Well, but that's more like a personal luxury car, right? To borrow a phrase from the
Well,
50s.
Rolls-Royce themselves said doubled down on people not being driven in the Phantom in driving the Phantom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was an interview with the CEO of Rolls-Royce about the the Culligan Man water thing, Cullinan reveal. And the interview or the person interviewing said, you know what, Rolls Royces are, classically cars to be driven in. And he was like, no. He basically said bullshit to that. And he said that the majority of Rolls Royce Phantom owners were driving their cars, not being driven in them. Yeah. So I don't know.
This is still stupid.
It is. It is still dumb. It's extra dumb. It's extra hot dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're going to sell a ton of them. Like I said,
yeah,
there will be several of them in Aspen.
Yeah.
As soon as they're launched.
I saw another one of those Bentley SUVs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Down where'd you see that?
I saw it on the highway towards the south end of town. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
What are those called again? I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever. Doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters. Everything's terrible.
It is. It is, Ian. So, Ian, today we're recording this on Mother's Day, Ian.
We are.
Yeah, so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Indeed.
Right? And do you have any memories of your mother driving you around when you were a youngin'?
I do.
Tell me about being driven around by your mother.
I remember my most distinct memories of her driving us around where we had this huge Econoline Ford conversion van.
Really?
Yeah. And it had a very particular smell to it, and it had a table. It was one of those, you remember you could take a little plug out of the floor and put a post in it.
Yeah.
And then you could put a table in it, and you could swing the rear captain's chairs around to the back.
Yeah.
And so you had like a table and seating for four back there.
Right, right.
So we used to have our friends in there and do all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
But mostly I remember she had a couple of tapes that she would cycle through.
Okay, all right.
One was Carole King Tapestry.
Okay, all right.
Which is a great record. It's really, really good.
Okay,
and
did it look somewhat like this?
It was maroon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so it was Carole King Tapestry.
Okay.
And Paul Simon Graceland was
Sure.
just both on rotation.
Okay.
Which
all
both hold up really well as good records, but yeah, definite mom tapes.
Okay.
Over and over driving around.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then her usually yelling at us justifiably for whatever nonsense we were doing.
Okay. All right. What kind of driver was your mother when she was younger versus today?
Faster.
She was faster when she was younger?
Yeah.
Or she is faster now?
She was faster when she was younger, I think. I don't know. It's been a while since I've ridden in a car that my mom was driving, I guess.
Okay.
I guess she usually has me drive now.
Okay.
But yeah, I do remember she would always kind of complain about my dad driving too fast, but then I would sneak a peek over at the speedometer sometimes, and my mom was going pretty fast.
Okay.
A lot of the time. And we were always late for something, so that kind of added to it probably too.
Okay.
Always late.
Okay.
Usually my fault, my sister's fault, my brother's fault.
Okay.
But always late.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I like that. I like the idea of you guys tooling around in a Ford conversion van.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was huge.
Those do have a certain smell too.
Yeah, it's really particular, like just cheap glue.
Yeah, carpet glue kind of.
Right, cheap carpet glue,
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
carpet was sort of attached to things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't put my face. And it had curtains,
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
those kind of had a smell too.
Right.
Yeah, and we had a bunch of different cars, but for whatever reason, I
Okay.
immediately flashed
Yeah.
back to that thing
Okay.
because I think my mom hated it.
Okay. I think my mother, I remember my mom driving us around. It when it came to hearing music driving in the car, my mother was driving I think it was a 1970 like 8 or so Pontiac Grand Prix. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
big
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was big, man. Yeah, it looked a lot like that. And I remember she had a couple tapes on rotation, or 8 tracks on rotation, and all I remember is Barry Manilow. Like,
Nice.
so my mom is a Barry Manilow fanatic, like
Oh, really?
diehard Manilow fan, and so I remembered, like, I could, if Barry Manilow came on, just like deep cuts, I could probably sing along, poorly, but I'm sure I could sing along. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah. Barry Manilow, a lot of very sexually charged music
Well, yeah.
that my little 5-year-old brain was processing.
Oh, yeah.
Like lyrics like, "Who's been sleeping in my bed?" Uh-huh. Yeah. Who's been sleeping in my bed? Yeah, I remember singing that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And here's my son David, 5 years old, singing about adultery.
So the best singing in public song that or singing in public story that I have is my sister and I used to love the Man for Man song. Blinded by the Light.
Oh, okay. Rack 'em up like a deucer.
No,
Another
it's
roller in the night.
revved up like a deuce.
Revved up like a deuce. Okay.
We misunderstood that lyric like so many people do, but the real lyric is revved up like a deuce, which is a reference to a car.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
We
Another roller in the night.
so we
okay.
said we were in Cub Foods, which is a big grocery
Sure.
chain, right? And it was like a massive one, and it was really crowded in there. Must have been, I don't know, 8 and 9 or something like
Okay.
that.
All right.
7 and 8, I don't know, somewhere in there. And we were yelling these lyrics.
Right.
We were yelling "ripped up like a douche," which doesn't even make sense, but still we were screaming the word douche in this
Nice.
very crowded grocery store, and my mom's just like, shut up, stop.
What? We're just singing the song.
We're singing a song. That's
Yeah.
the lyrics. She's like, no, it's not. We're like, I'm pretty sure it is. And then she had to explain to us what a douche was. And, it was, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, ripped up like a douche.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
She's like, actually, you're singing about Mercedes-Benz Geländewagen owners.
right. But you can't. How do you even? It doesn't even make sense. But yeah, so that's what we thought, and
Okay.
we yelled that lyric
I like
over and over and over
that.
again.
I like that. Yeah. I like to think that my mom was the safer of the two drivers between my father and her. Yeah, she was certainly more cautious.
Oh, the police officer wasn't a cautious driver? Wow, that's a shock.
The police officer that I think had some kind of record for crashing like 7 cars in 8 years or something like that. But then the year after that got a safe driving award. Yeah, my dad had
Carrots and sticks, man. Carrots and sticks.
My dad had some kind of weird story like that. I could never. That was the thing. He would never like cop to the straight answer.
Uh-huh.
You know. Yeah. So I would have to put stuff together from his ex-cop friends, which is the least reliable source of information in the world, because they're all just carb-addled diabetics now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Give me some. I'll give you some sweet tarts if you tell me stories about my dad. So yeah. So Mother's Day.
You know,
Yeah.
I was trying to come up with an FMKCars for Mother's Day.
Okay. All right.
And I had the great idea of let's do look up stories like Google News. I'll just Google News child born in car.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then give you an FMK cars on with like the cars that showed up in those stories.
Sure.
I went through the first 2 pages of Google results, which nobody goes to the second page ever.
No.
I did, and none of these stories
Mention what kind of car.
Kind of car.
Right? That's the critical plot point that we need.
That's crazy
Right?
to us.
It's a whole different story if it was in the conversion van versus a Ford Escort XR2.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that this is right here. This is how we infiltrate American mainstream society
Okay.
from here on out. We need people on the inside. We need journalists. We need copy editors. We need all these people
Right.
to get in there and say, what kind of car was involved in the in the robbery of the donut shop?
Right,
You
exactly.
know?
There's the 6 questions of reporting,
Yeah.
journalism. Yeah, who, what, where, when, why, how, right?
We
And
need to
then
add a
the
7th.
What's the car?
What's the car?
Right.
This is relevant information
It is.
to a small segment of society who will complain about it into a void of podcasts that no one listens to.
You hear about a highway chase
Yes.
in a Ford Mustang. That a guy is running from the cops in a Ford Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You hear about a highway chase where the guy is running from the cops in a Volkswagen Thing. Whole different story. I'll tell you what.
I'm tuning into that second one.
See, that's the thing. I think you could get more clicks if you're advertising up front. Volkswagen Scirocco used in elaborate human trafficking heist.
I've got it.
Okay.
I've got it. We will start the worst SEO firm on the face of the planet, which, to be fair, is exactly like every other actual
Venture we have, yeah.
SEO firm on the face of
True.
the planet, because SEO is basically like snake oil salesman
Sure.
of the internet.
Right.
Anyway, we will start an SEO firm that's totally legit, not like those other guys. But we'll start an SEO firm that is only interested in inserting car facts into non-car stories,
Right.
so as to get the hot eyeball
Of the
time
enthusiast.
of the car enthusiast
Yeah.
into your story about a hot new scone recipe.
Right. Right. I want to know whether or not a Mercer XR4 Ti has been involved in a bank heist within the last 10 years.
Yes.
These are the kinds of things I need to know.
LexisNexis, except for finding out if a Lexus was involved in a news story.
Right.
That's what we need.
Exactly.
We don't need the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah.
I had a good one for that one. But wait, I lost it. I was car pun for Dewey Decimal System, insert here. And
I can't fix that in post, Ian.
oh, yeah?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Yes.
I think we can work on that.
No.
Fix it in post.
No, we can't. We can't, Ian.
There's a filter for that in Audacity, right?
There is. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Just hit the brain fart button.
Yeah, fix it in post.
Yeah.
Fix it in post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really stretched this one out for a while, didn't we?
We did, Ian.
That does bring me to an FMKCars, though. Oh, did you have an FMKCars? Did you have one for Mother's Day?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have one specific to Mother's Day, no.
Okay. Well,
I've just been riffing. This is all top of
okay.
the dome stuff. Yeah.
well, I am annoyed that these stories didn't have cars in them.
sure.
So instead, I made a different one. Dave, I don't know how, but we're pregnant, and it's gonna happen in this quirky automobile.
Wait, so am I having the baby, or are you having the baby, or are we both pregnant, and did one of us do the other one to make the baby?
You know what, man? Life will find a way.
No, it won't.
Life will find a way.
I have all.
Ian Malcolm says life will find a way. Life will find a way. You have to deliver a baby in this car.
Okay.
I don't know if it's you or someone else is having a baby. Whatever. However you want to do it.
You.
Oh, God. I hope I'm not delivering a baby. That'd be
Little
bad.
fur baby coming on
Yeah.
out.
All right. So the first one,
Okay.
Citroen SM.
Okay. All right.
So hydraulic ride.
Right. Nice and smooth hydro-pneumatic ride.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Swiveling headlights.
Yep.
Light the road ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. There you go. That's a YouTube video.
Oh, that's a YouTube video. Son of a bitch.
Yep. Yep. That's Alex Roy's old Citroen SM that he just sold.
Oh,
like
nice.
A year ago, actually.
Okay.
Yep. So yeah.
Yeah.
Nice smooth ride.
Sure.
So you don't jostle the newborn.
Right. Okay.
2000 BMW
Okay.
750 IL.
Oh, yeah.
Long
okay.
wheels. You got a lot of space in that
Yeah.
back seat.
I've been in one of those. I've ridden in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're huge.
750 IL, yeah. I could actually cross my legs in the back of the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of room in the back.
Oh,
of that.
no. I was in the Bangle version. So I was in like the 2004 or 5.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I haven't been in one of these.
Yeah,
but
I think
still,
this is the best looking.
I think you're right.
7 Series.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's great. All right. So that
Okay.
one you have a lot more room to work.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
The last one, Honda Element. This is more about the aftermath.
Yeah, because you can take a hose to the entire thing.
Yeah.
All right. So
You got some room to work in there, but it's more about the aftermath, really.
yeah, I knew an asshole that had a Honda Element, and oh man, it was a dreadful car. I like it in theory. Like
Yeah.
it's certainly one of those vehicles that like if it just had like a hot turbo version or something, it would really turn me around on the car. But I like the suicide doors.
Yeah.
I like the stadium seating in the back. I like that the seats folded up on the sides. I liked all the plastic shit that you weren't worried about dinging paint, you know, on the body of the car. Like, I think it's a super practical car, but man, it was slow as shit. It was so slow.
Yeah.
And just so roly-poly and, yeah.
Yeah. What we need is like that sort of thing,
Right.
but like with like a performance wagon sort of implementation.
Right.
Because there's no reason you couldn't make a wagon that you could hose out
Right.
and with plastic body cladding that was modular and you could change shit and all the other things you mentioned.
Like
you
a
could have
Jeep, but a station wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Essentially, and fast.
Yeah, right?
Why doesn't this car exist?
Yeah, I don't know. What'd you do to your arm?
It's been a you know, a little accident prone lately. I was making popcorn.
It or you?
Me. You know, I'm not running on the most sleep.
Sure.
So I've been a little clumsy.
Okay.
I was making popcorn for Nico and I. We were
Uh-huh.
going to watch some Top Gear and eat some popcorn. And I have this really nice thick bottom stainless steel pot that I make the popcorn on.
Sure.
Because microwave popcorn is for suckers. It's terrible. Don't ever do it. Just do it on the stovetop. Well, I was pouring it out, and I touched the bottom of the pan and it blistered and
yeah, no kidding.
it hurts.
Yeah.
It wasn't smart.
I gotta keep an eye on you, man. For a second, I thought you were like lapsing into meth or something, and you got like all these body scabs. I was gonna do a full body scab check, and I might as well throw in a tick check.
Honestly, some meth would probably help me out right now because I got my plate is full.
Let's change the Team Clear Coat podcast to me just giving you a tick check every week.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant we should change our tagline to honestly, some meth would probably help right now.
What episode's this? It's the one where he delouses Ian.
Anyway, don't worry about my burns and broken ankles.
Ian, I'm killing the Honda Element.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You're gonna have a hell of a time cleaning the interior out of the Citroen SM.
So if I marry it, do I routinely have to deliver babies in it?
Yes, not everyone will say every day, but often enough that you notice that it's a pattern.
All right. Okay. Screw the Honda Element. And I'm going to F the Citroen SM, and then I will marry the BMW 750.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not what I expected.
What would you do? Being witness to 2 childbirths.
You realize you've married 2 BMWs.
I know. This is really weird for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the hugest fan.
I would crush the Element as well.
Okay.
And I'm terrible at cleaning cars, so there's gonna be I'm gonna have some massive detailing bills in my future.
Yeah.
But I would F the BMW, and then I would marry the Citroen SM because it's just super cool.
Okay. I do like that this one's labeled Gendarme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, Ian.
Dave, what's next? What do you got?
Well, I have an FMKCars for you.
Okay.
Also, I think we should pull up the My Eyes that our buddy Harley sent us.
Yes.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that picture up. Why don't you just talk to the audience for a while?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, what should I talk about?
I don't know.
Hey, everyone, have you heard about our Google Voice number that you can dial? Oh, you're looking at the same thing. Have you heard about that? People, have you heard about that? Because I have.
Okay.
It is, and so this is the Team ClearCoat Automotive Crisis Helpline, in which we don't actually offer you any help other than just a place to vent about crazy shit that you see on the road that annoys you or you're excited about or whatever. 720-515-1391. Leave us a message. We might play it on the show, or we might not.
We will definitely play it on the show.
No, we might not.
Yeah. Our buddy Harley saw this in the parking lot of someplace as a Panaz Roadster.
And we were just talking about Panazza.
Yeah, whoever's dailying a Panaz is a hero. Also, I love that this photo includes Harley's, I'm going to guess, significant other standing there patiently while her loved one is taking a picture of a car in a parking lot.
They have a weird car, yeah.
So
I also want to know what errand that is that they're running
right
in that car.
I'm thinking Home Depot or Walmart, but yeah. But I do like this because this is something that I think that our significant others all understand. It's like, hang on, I just saw something. I need to turn down this road and get a picture of it. Or like when I saw that the Excalibur.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was in a grocery store near my girlfriend's house, right? It was like, hang on, stop everything.
Yeah.
I have to take a picture of this car.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So
absolutely.
So thank you for, we put our loved ones through this time and time again.
Yeah.
Usually
for me it involves like some sort of like, I remember one time there was like a modded Volvo 240 that I was trying to get a picture of. And
okay.
Jenny was like, why do you need a picture of an old Volvo? And I was like, well, but here's the and I couldn't really explain it to her.
Right.
Yeah. I also have this great picture, and I just saw it again because we went to Italy 8 years ago, and we went to the Ferrari Museum.
Oh yeah.
And she was just so completely nonplussed by everything in there.
Sure.
I had this great picture of her like shrugging in front of an Enzo, like.
Okay.
Just no reaction whatsoever.
Yeah. One thing I wanted to touch on when we were talking about Mother's Day, your children, Nico and Gus, what do you think they're going to remember about Jenny driving them around?
I don't know. She listens to like newer music.
Right. She's not deep into Barry Manilow.
No, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. She has satellite radio in the car, so she doesn't like have stuff on repeat all the time.
Okay. What feedback have you gotten from Nico about Jenny's driving?
That's a good question. So he's said when we go places that he wants me to drive because I make the car go fast.
Sure.
And Mom makes the car go slow.
Okay. All right.
But that's about it.
Okay.
That's a good question, though. I should start interrogating him.
See, you need to start using your children to
to spy on my wife.
Why else are you having them? To do chores, to mow lawns. And
and to give me incriminating information.
Relationship intel. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's smart.
Ian, thank you, Harley, for sending in the Panaz. That's fantastic. Panos, I think is
Panos.
Ian,
hey.
I have. I think on our Twitter, didn't my friend Matt send in a Thunderbird Elan? Remember those?
Is that what that was?
I think so.
I'm not signed into Twitter.
Okay, all right.
This is an exciting show. We navigate the internet.
No, but my friend Matt sent us a Thunderbird Elan.
Thunderbird Elan?
Yeah. So it was a trim level for the late 80s Thunderbird.
Okay.
And I think you could even get the Fox body engine in the Thunderbird.
Okay, yeah. Well, that is definitely a thing.
Yeah. But it's just
I didn't see that, I guess.
Thunderbird Elan. Yeah, sounds so dignified.
It does sound dignified,
right?
Was that like a response to the Chrysler Maserati nonsense?
I
the
think
LeBaron
so.
Stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Thunderbird Elan.
I think the Thunderbird is gonna be like we're gonna start seeing like cool,
Yeah.
like that generation Thunderbird.
Yes.
I think we're gonna start seeing cool like resto mods of that and start bringing money.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Because
definitely.
they're like,
Why
because they're
wouldn't
Fox
you?
bodies.
Yeah, yeah,
And they're kind of a cool shape now.
they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
No. I'm 100% behind that. I think any longer coupe.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a Lexus SC400 SC400 today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, gold trim lettering and all.
Nice.
Fucking gold
Big
trim
gold
lettering.
trim. Yeah.
Yeah,
So weird.
yeah, right. No, but those long coupes, man. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I want this FMK cars.
Okay, Ian.
Give it to my face.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4 FMK cars for you. We're gonna do 2 of them.
What? Okay.
Yeah. Hashtag overachiever. Ian, you spent a lot of time in my bathroom earlier. I had time to
did.
write them.
I'm very sorry about that.
You know you can poop other places other than my house.
I poop and hydrate nowhere else.
I am very concerned about you.
I'll come over and I'll ask for a glass of water
Sure.
from
Yeah.
my friend Dave,
Uh-huh.
and he's like, "What, are you just now hydrating for the day?"
Yeah,
Like he just assumes like this is the first glass of water I've had.
definitely. Yeah. I didn't see any of the other ones. They don't exist. I'm an ostrich.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's no object permanence.
No. We've been over this. Ian, this one is called 1, 2, 3 Volkswagens for thee.
Oh my god. You did watch that John Mulaney special, didn't you?
I did. Ian, first up, Ian, do you know what a Volkswagen Type 1 is?
No. Wait.
You don't know what a Volkswagen Type 1 is, Ian?
I don't know.
Ian?
Is it the Beetle?
Yeah, it's the Beetle.
Okay.
Okay, well, you're not getting one of those in this.
Okay.
Ian, you're getting a Volkswagen Type 2, 1968.
Okay.
The Samba. You know what the Type 2 is?
There was just the redesign, right, with the rear window and the thing.
Nope. Type 2, 1968.
Oh.
It's the microbus. And the
Oh.
Samba is specifically the one with the windows in the top,
Oh.
right? How
Okay.
cool is that?
Okay.
Huh?
Cool.
Look at that.
I do like that.
That's a badass little VW. Okay. All right. Up next, Volkswagen Type 3. You know what the 3 is?
Is it the thing?
Nope. Ian, it is the, let's see, I'm giving you a 65. 3. I'm going to give you the notchback.
Okay.
So it was the notchback, squareback, fastback.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
Those are cool.
Right? Yeah. Here's the fastback.
Yeah.
I'll give you the notchback. All right. There was a really nice one on Bring a Trailer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It had like all the wooden luggage racks.
Right.
And I love that they had a lot of them had this visor.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
and
cool car.
There's a Type 2 truck next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same platform. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Lastly, Ian,
Type 4.
Type 4. Yep. I'm going to give you a 71 Type 4. You know what the Type 4 is?
Is it the thing?
Nope.
I don't know.
VW Type 4. Type 4, this one's a little odd. It was their this
weird.
coupe thing that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of them. Yeah, it's the 411 412.
Huh.
And I think it had an engine from Fiat. I think it was a
But it's still rear engine.
Yeah.
Same platform.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. It that is a fantastic view,
That's pretty cool.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so what are you going to take? Type 2 Volkswagen Abides, Type 3 Volkswagen Abides, or Type 4 Volkswagen Abides?
I just realized what you were trying to say. the Abides. Man, I don't know. I think I'm gonna crush the Type 4.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so great from the front.
No, it's kind of weird looking, and also, I can't. I've never thought to myself, you know what would make a Beetle platform better is an engine made by the Italians.
Right. Exactly.
So I think I'm gonna crush that, and then I think I'm going to marry the notchback
Oh, okay.
because it's just super cool.
It is.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then I will for a day drive the bus.
Okay. All right. What would you do for a day? Besides fend off people asking you to drive them to the fish show.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I would get it like souped up,
Okay.
like to the point where I could annoy hippies with it
Okay.
and just do burnouts.
Okay. Okay.
That would be the plan.
Just like, don't save the planet kind of
right,
VW?
right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's it. That's what you do.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't know. I got nothing. What would you do?
I think I would probably marry the notchback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I would F the microbus as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I mean, honestly, the bus would be fun to just like take the family to the mountains. Sort of
Right?
thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very slowly.
Throwing a bunch of people in the bus would be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Right? Yeah. I would probably be my day with the VW bus would be tinting all of those windows. Because it might as well be a convertible at that point.
Yeah.
For me. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's see here. I do have another
Let's do one more, and then I think we did a car show.
Okay. All right, Ian, I'm going to give you I'm going to go in on cars of this era for my next FMK cars for you.
Okay.
Okay? And this one, I don't know anything about these cars other than they're fucking gorgeous. So you are totally judging a book by its cover with these cars.
Okay.
All right? So first up, I'm going to give you a 1961 Bog Ward, Borg Ward? Yeah, Borg Ward. This is the Isabella Coupe. All right? Okay, look, Ian, look at this car.
That's pretty cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
I would say that this car has some of the absolute best taillights ever made. I don't know if we can find a rear view. Yeah. Yeah, there was one on Bring a Trailer recently. Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Ian, it's so pretty. And this...
Oh, I like that color. I like it.
Right?
I like it
color
better in the single tone. rather than
Look
the
at that.
two-tone.
Look at that.
Oh,
right
that's
there.
really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Stop looking at engine specs.
I wasn't,
I know. I'm just joking with you. Okay.
but I'm not allowed to know anything about the engines.
You can, you know.
I think
Yeah,
it was
sure.
1.5 liter. I think is what
Yeah.
I saw.
Then
totally
we're going
looking at the specs.
1947 Cisitalia Italia 202E. Okay. These are just
Oh,
this was
wow.
designed by Pininfarina.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If that's how you say it.
It is.
Okay. All right, let's see if we can find like a Wikipedia version or something. Not a goddamn Pinterest version. Yeah, but you get the point,
Yeah.
right?
Super pretty.
Okay. Look, even some of these versions had these crazy fins.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'll give you this one here.
All these like coach built cars.
Yeah. Sans fins. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then
love that.
lastly,
That was 1947. you said?
1947, right?
That's super cool looking.
Right? Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to give you a 1963 Studebaker
Mm-hmm.
Avanti.
Oh yes.
For some reason, you and I really like this car.
Because it's great.
Yeah, I know.
Who doesn't like that car?
I know. It's almost like we would want to, I don't know, highlight this car's existence in something in the future.
Perhaps.
Interesting.
Perhaps.
Anyway, go on. There's no foreshadowing there. What do you think you do, Ian? FMK, Studebaker,
Mm-hmm.
Borg Ward,
Mm-hmm.
right? Or the Cisitalia.
I am marrying that.
The Cisitalia?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just super cool.
It is really cool. It's adorable and elegant at the same time.
It is actually futuristic.
It is, right?
Because it's from like the 40s, but it's not like futuristic from the 40s, but it actually is like that's where car design went in over the next 20, 30 years.
right.
Yeah, no, that's great. I love that.
Yeah.
It's actually the first. It's really kind of interesting to see that because I've never seen that car before, and it really does like kind of bridge that gap between
Like the 1937 Bugatti Aeros.
Yeah, like I was gonna say like the aerodynamic
Yeah.
30s cars.
Yeah.
And like the shapes that we love from like the late 50s, early 60s sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the missing link between
is.
between
Yeah.
all of that. It's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super interesting. I love that. Like every time I keep finding other details on it. I could stare at that car for hours.
So we were talking about how like you're looking through Google News, like you're trying to find like what the car is.
Uh-huh.
I think you and I do some pretty weird searches because I want a list of like every single non-Ferrari Pininfarina car.
Uh-huh.
Right? You know, these are the galleries I want.
Right. Like no one else cares.
Right. And I want cars with like weird names that are also related to human organs. Like
Right.
these are these are searches I've done. So I'll do like car names with cars with human organ names. You
Mhm.
know, like I stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
VW Vortex is the first.
VW Vortex has a concise list and also how to tune my HDMI
Yeah.
output on my TV.
So anyway, I'm gonna
Yeah.
marry that,
Okay, I do not blame you.
and then I think for a day I'm gonna drive the Avanti. Yeah,
The
you went right
Avanti?
to it. Yeah,
Okay.
the Avanti's just super cool.
I have to marry the Borg Ward.
Really,
Yeah.
I don't really like it in that two-tone.
Really?
I think it kind of does it a disservice. I liked it better in the one you showed me on Bringer Trailer.
This is almost like me, this two-tone. Right? Because throughout the summer, my cycling tan line gets very defined.
And then that's the rest of
as
you is
you've
that
seen.
color.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a worrying amount. So does that mean like through the year, the line changes? Like there's more of you that's pale in the winter, and then as the summer goes, that pale stripe just gets smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yep.
Yeah, until
Yep.
it's like a worrying amount. Like, why isn't that part pale?
Exactly. Exactly. Right?
What have you been doing?
Yeah, the phrase "where the sun doesn't shine"
Uh-huh.
doesn't really work on me.
Oh God. All right. That's what cleanup you had to do in the backyard.
Exactly. Then for a day I would definitely drive the Italia. Yeah.
That's really super cool.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a gorgeous car. It's something
Beautiful.
that wasn't really on my radar, but I was doing a search of non-Ferrari Pininfarina cars and came across this. Yeah.
That must have been one of the really early ones, huh?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean 47.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then
Okay.
obviously they redid it at some point because these are showing up on search results, but yeah. Huh. Interesting. Okay. All right. Ian, I'm yawning.
Oh, me too.
I'm
We
sorry.
done did car
I'm
show.
sorry, listener, if you also yawned. We did do a car show. It's hot in the blanket for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's humid. It's just a muggy blanket for it. Ian.
Just farts and sweat and disappointment.
Ian, stop telling me about your lovemaking techniques.
Yeah.
Ian. 720-515-1391. The Team Clearcoat My Eyes Automotive Crisis line.
Correct. TeamClearCoat.com.
Yep.
TeamClearCoat@gmail.com.
Yep, send us
Twitter,
a-
Facebook, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, send us My Eyes like Harley did.
Mm-hmm.
Send us, be part of our street team like Nick Lindy is. And unfortunately, anytime you see a car stanza, you need to say you saw a car stanza.
Absolutely.
See something, say something.
Mm-hmm.
Car stanzas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's it. I don't know what else we have, Ian.
Goodbye.
I was going to say our dignity, but we don't.
No, that's gone years ago.
Okay, bye, everybody. We love you.